Welcome, G.I. Joe fans, to another G.I. Joe toy review, where this week we are looking at the Battle Corps Commander / DEF Commander Bulletproof. And before we get to Bulletproof, we're going to do our shout-outs of the week, starting at 48 South Loudon Street, and soon to be also 41 South Loudon Street, which is the homes of Back to the Media, which is where you can get all of your video game needs from the Atari from the 80s. And us old heads remember the Atari, and all the way up to current systems. And I found out something earlier today that I didn't even know. That Super Mario Brothers was originally on the Atari. I did not know that. But till I seen an advertisement in a G.I. Joe comic book from the 80s. You know, hey, go figure. So you could probably find it at Back to the Media. And if you can't find it at Back to the Media, or you just need to get your system fixed, or your laptop, or your PC, go to Play It Again Games on Middle Road, right behind the Sheets, on Valley Avenue here in Winchester. So definitely go see that and check that out. And after you go and see that, you can go check out Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles, where you can get all your G.I. Joe, He-Man, Thundercats, Transformers, Ninja Turtle stuff there. Unfortunately, I got Bulletproof off of eBay, so I mean, I can't really shout them out for that. And you could definitely check out Time Travelers for that, for all your G.I. Joe collectibles needs. So definitely see that. And you could go over to Play It Again Game, or not Play It Again Games, but the Thinker Toys to get all the stuff you need for your Tyler. And definitely check them out. And here you can have Bulletproof do push-ups while you do that. But definitely go and see Thinker Toys for all the stuff for your Tyler. And definitely check them out. And after you leave there, you can go to 80 Weems Lane to get all your comic book needs here in Winchester. And from Marvel to IDW to DC and all points in between. So definitely check them out. And if you're in the Salisbury, North Carolina area, may I suggest going to Comic Monsters and definitely get it done there. But if you're in Winchester and you're looking for like individual Pokemon cards, or individual baseball or basketball, football cards, or you just want to get the pack set, go to Breaker Brothers over there on 6 Piccadilly Street and check them out. And then after you leave there and you're looking for some Jamaican food here in Winchester, go up to 36 Piccadilly Street and go to Tropical Islands and see Lloyd and his wonderful staff and check out what they have. So definitely check them out. But if you got a tree removal in your yard and you really want to get that checked out, go to get a hold of Mixed Tree Service. He'll get the job done right for you. And if you're looking for a bank and you're here in the Winchester area, you could go to Bank of Clark or United Bank. See either bank and get some good banking needs met there. So definitely check them out. If you're looking for insurance, you could head over to State Farm or Farmers and check them out and get some good stuff. And get some good insurance and some good quotes. So after you see them, you could definitely get that done. So, but if you're hungry and your gas tank is hungry, you could go over to either Handy Mart or Sheets to get all your gas, or made to order food, so you can get your belly full at the same time you're getting your gas tank full. So definitely give them a look. And if you're looking for different things, like if you're looking for like where was I at? I just did the gas. Okay, so if you're looking for therapy, you can check out Robert C. Brown at Healing Grace Counseling Service. And on West Boscawen Street at the Capricorn Building. Check out what he has if you're here in Winchester. Or you can check out any other places you can go to and here in Winchester and check them out. And or you can get a hold of National Counseling Group, or anybody that's in your area. So definitely go ahead and check them out. And while you're in that area, if you need counseling and you're in Winchester or Front Royal, you can check out Northwestern Community Services. There's nothing wrong with psychiatry. There's nothing wrong with counseling. If you need the help, you need the help. So definitely check it out. If you need to text somebody because you can't make an appointment, you can text 741-741. They got people on standby. But if you need to hear a human voice, you can just dial 988. But if it's a really bad emergency, go to your closest emergency room. So let's go ahead and check out our Battle Corps / DEF commander in Bulletproof. Which says Battle Corps Commander, codename Bulletproof. Picture of Bulletproof with the G.I. Joe logo. File name Morris Earl S. Primary military specialty is Urban Operations Commander. Secondary military specialty is Federal Marshal. Birthplace is Chicago, Illinois. Grade is 04. Bulletproof served in Central America, the Golden Triangle, and the Caribbean as a field officer for the Federal Enforcement Agency before drawing the assignment to head the G.I. Joe Battle Corps. His code name was given to him by the very people he tracked down, the world's criminal leaders and their private armies of Uzi-wielding thugs. In countless raids and all-out firefights, they saw him leading his men into the thick of action, and he never took a single hit. They said he must be bulletproof. Bulletproof is in charge of urban law enforcement operations, which includes the deployment of G.I. Joe SWAT, special weapons and tactics against Cobra high-value targets. His mission objective is to seriously degrade their hierarchy and ability to function with impunity. The quote at the bottom says, "I take down the greediest, most ruthless criminals in the world," which does say a lot about our subject of the day, except for the fact that he is the former DEF leader, and this is the updated version of the DEF Bulletproof. Check out Hooded Cobra Commander 788's channel take a look at both of them, and he'll explain why he's not DEF now. But he does come with this Uzi type gun with a silencer, pretty nice looking gun. He also comes with a hand pistol, which I'm trying to pick up right now. It comes with a little hand pistol and a knife. And he does have his figure stand, upraised G.I. Joe logo, Bulletproof on the front. And then let's take a look at Bulletproof. Looks like he's got a little arch, but it is what it is. He's got his green helmet. He's an African American dude. His head can rotate all the way around, and he does have some up and down motions with the head. His arm can rotate up about so high. He can rotate all the way around, bend at the elbow, and rotate. He's got a good full 90 degrees on his elbow, and his wrist can swivel as well. And he does have the ab crunch feature that is very visible, and his legs can do that much of a split. His leg can lift high, that's about 90 degrees, double knee bend. His ankle can pivot, both ankles can pivot actually, and his leg can rotate. So let's get him all geared up. Place him on his figure stand with the Uzi right there, the knife in the thing. Now you can put it in here in the Uzi of this guy, and you can put the gun right there in his hip pocket, but I like to display him with both guns in hand. But we can look at his uniform with the green motif, as you can see, with the tan lines, or the tan camouflage, the computer camouflage. But this guy is pretty cool. He is a top tier figure, just for him being his designated PMS, and this is a really cool figure. And I mean, I wish the helmet was removable, like the vintage version was. But he does use the Battle Force 2000 Dodger head, which the helmet wasn't removable on that figure also. But I mean, this is still a cool, good-looking figure. I mean, he's limited on his poses because he's got that permanent bend, with the shoulders and whatnot. Kind of got the hunchback thing going on. But this is still a top-tier figure. I kind of like the look of the design. The camo pattern is awesome. The weapons he comes with is awesome. His backstory. And the reason why I mentioned DEF is because DEF stood for the Drug Elimination Force. I mean, that's not cool to say in today's era. But he was the head of the Drug Elimination faction for G.I. Joe. So that's pretty cool. And but this is a good figure. It's good to have in your collection. Good to team him up with guys like Big Lob and whatnot, and they make a good pairing. At least I think they do. They look good together. But this is a good figure. Top tier figure. So I will see you in the next one, because next week we're looking at a Cobra figure. So we will see that, and I will see you in the next one. And until then, now you know, and knowing is head to battle. See you in the next one. Peace.